Today on the Neb Duni Show.
Every lady should be doing this.
Right.
I mean, not just ladies, guys too.
Guys too, but you know,
Us too.
it gives us curves, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Neb Duni Show. I am Neb and this is
Duni.
Today we'll be discussing about topics that you might or might not agree on. And we're going to actually let Duni get us to start with.
They'll agree. It's nothing controversial, at least for this show.
But you know how people are. Most people are not the way you and I are, right? Most of the things, actually, even you and I don't really agree on a lot of things. You know, we have difference of opinions. And I feel like a lot of people in the world have difference of opinions, you know?
That's true.
So everything is debatable out there.
That's true. All right, well, we'll debate it out then.
Let's debate it out.
So, how's your weekend?
Weekend was beautiful. I was a little busy at the restaurant, which is always good.
Yeah,
Busy means money.
of course, yeah.
Money's good.
What did you have? Boxing? Was that last week?
No, I had Amanda Steele's comedy watch party on HBO.
Oh, no.
So we televised it, and it was a really great turnout.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I need to make it one of these days.
As far as you, what about you? How was your weekend?
Spent it with the kids and the dog. It was fun.
I'm looking forward to that myself.
Right? I had 5 kids with me. You know, neighborhood
Wow.
kids, cousins, and my kids. And we just, we went to an indoor pool and just chilled. So
Any good times? Anything fun or not fun that happened this weekend with the kids? I know usually when you're spending time with kids, a lot of things happen.
You know, actually, it was good. The one thing, though, is I had such, like, a nice one-on-one moment with the dog.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm over here sitting thinking that she had a really nice one-on-one moment with one of the kids, but she says the dog. Go ahead, tell us about the dog.
I have one-on-one moment with my kids all the time.
Yeah.
But, you know, we got this puppy for the kids, and you know how kids are. By the way, if your kids try to convince you they want a puppy and they'll take care of it, just borrow the neighbor's dog. Seriously, because it's not going to happen. They're not going to take care of it. And so she's usually with me, and I've realized that I really, really like her. So she, you know, we were at an indoor pool in a hotel, and she wouldn't sleep in a crate, you know, because she doesn't know the environment. So she had to sleep with me in the hotel. I'm not saying which hotel, so they're not going to have a problem with it. But yeah, it was just such a nice, you know, I had a little nice weekend with my dog.
But some hotels allow dogs, don't they?
They do, but I don't know if they allow them to sleep with you. Well, doesn't matter once
they
they
wouldn't really care, yeah.
That's true, so never mind. But anyway, yeah, so that was fun.
Oh, that's what's up. That's great. Any interactions with your kids that was kind of like amazing, or you know how kids grow up so fast and they say things sometimes and you're like, oh my God, when did you learn that from?
You know, it's just right now too many to count. I'm sure I could think of something throughout the show that I'm sure I'll think of something, but over the weekend, no, because they were too busy with their kids with their friends, and I was just too busy with Honey. That's her name.
I hear you.
You know, actually, Caleb, you know how funny he is, right? Yeah. He's taking after you.
Taking after his uncle.
Exactly. So, the other day, it's been a couple months, but you know, I gained weight, and if you want to know the truth about something, go ask kids. They're not gonna lie to you.
I agree.
But you gotta be ready for it. Like, you don't ask them for their opinion if you don't really want to know. So I asked Caleb if I've gained weight. You know, it's probably not good to talk about weight with kids too much, you know, for body image and all of that stuff. But anyway, I did ask him. And
What did he say?
oh my gosh, you gotta take a look at the video.
Hey, Quinn, take us live to this video, buddy.
Hey, Kayla. Have I let myself go? Just be honest. Just be honest.
Do you want me to be honest? So you want 100%?
Yes, 100%.
Hey, Mom, you know I love you, right?
Yes.
But, like, kind of let yourself go.
I have. I know.
I'm like, and then, like, I'm not trying to make you feel bad, but 2 years ago, it was something called Slim Thick.
What's that?
Well, it was, like, slim here. Like, you were straight, and then it was, like, slim here. and then thick here. Like you got big hips, and then a little below her, and then now, like Mom, I love you, okay? And now it's more like thick. I'm not. It's fine. Me and you can work through it together.
Man, that was priceless, man. He just seemed so concerned on making sure not to hurt your feelings.
I know.
He kept saying, "Hey, mom, you know I love you, right?"
Yeah.
And he was just so concerned. That's crazy. That was the funniest video I've seen since 2019. That's basically a month. It was really fun, and he was so cute. But at the end, the main thing is he said, "You know what? I'll be here to work it out with you."
Yeah. So that sort of just snapped me back into getting into workout mode.
So who are you working with a particular personal trainer, or who are you working with as far as the workout?
I love strength training. By the way, do you like strength training? Are you like a weights person or cardio?
Yeah, I have 17 packs. You don't see that?
Right. So that usually comes from lifting something.
Okay.
Whether it's
no, I don't have 17 packs. Ladies and gentlemen, currently I have one, working on dividing that into maybe 6 or 8, possibly soon within the next year. And I'll be actually working out with a personal trainer myself. But speaking of personal trainers, we have a guest that's a really good personal trainer, don't we?
We sure do. Mahi from...
Mahi?
Yep.
Can we get Mahi? Hey, Mahi, you would you like to join us real quick, please?
Yes, of course. Hi, y'all.
Hey, Mahi, how are you?
Good.
Let's do the traditional 2, 1 more, 3.
Well,
and you
we
two
can
do
do
it
the
on the
air
air.
kiss. Why we're not makeup, a
Yeah,
little bit of
we wanna
traditional
mess
and a
up our
little bit
makeup.
of so there's a boss right there.
Yeah.
Like
Habesha lady boss.
Habesha lady boss. I mean, I don't know how many of our sisters lift that kind of weight. I mean, we've got some fit, beautiful sisters, okay? That's not what I'm trying to say. I don't actually even compare, but it's not, Bahalawi traditional, or not traditional, but we don't have a lot of women who like strength training.
Yeah.
I know when I go to Ethiopia, I'm lazy. I cannot be on a treadmill running. I don't know what to think about for an hour running on a treadmill.
Yeah.
My brain just I cannot. I don't have the endurance, to be honest with you. But so I love strength training. I love lifting weights. It's just the quickest way to snap back into shape, and it's challenging. So I just want to talk a little about that.
Sure.
Yeah.
When did you start becoming this personal trainer? The Mahi I know is a really shy individual who graduated from VCU, really cool, a family person. All her friends loved her because she was just such a sweetheart. And I feel like now you've become this a business.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how was the transition? Was it hard?
A badass.
A badass, yeah.
So for me, I think I always had that desire and sometimes in me, but I just didn't know. So when I started fitness, I started out as a hobby. It was something. I mean, although I did play in high school, but it wasn't. I wasn't really. It was just the fact that I had to play. I went to boarding school, so I had to be in some
Mount
type
Mission.
of sport.
You have to mention Mount Mission. There's
Exactly.
a lot of
Mission.
Mount Mission students. Yes.
So I was that's when I was introduced to sports in general. But it was not a serious thing. It was not really part of my life. It was just extra stuff that I was doing while I was in boarding school. But once I left VCU, I started doing. I was going to school for finance and business management. So sport was
Imagine
not.
that.
I never. If you had asked me at that moment, do you think are you going to be a personal trainer? I would have definitely say no. 100%. No, at all.
That's my mission.
So I started out as it was a hobby for me. So I came back. I was working, and my contract ended. I was working for finance, and I was working for a government contractor, and then my contract ended. Went to Ethiopia, came back. I didn't have a job, so all I was doing, I was spending more times in the gym. At that time, at that moment of clarity, I didn't have anything in my head, so I was able to actually figured out that was the time. Then I actually figured out saying, you know what, this is something that I really enjoy, but I didn't know how the turnout would be. I just kind of took it and saying, okay, if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, then it's not meant to be.
Yeah.
So really, like, so I turned my hobby to a career without actually didn't know the end result.
And before we know it, she's competing. What do you call it? The bodybuilding?
Sport bikini
Man,
competition. Yeah.
ripped. It's like.
So I'm planning to work on it. I have one that I'm working on right now. It'll be in August. We'll be in DC. So
We're definitely gonna go
guys can
support, right?
Yes.
Of course, yeah. So, what's the biggest weight you've lifted? I mean, is it
To be honest, I never really calculate saying, oh, what's my highest weight or rep. So
I'm
each
curious.
Each time, and what? Like, they all depend, when you're doing upper body and lower body, the weight's gonna different. But
Yeah,
my goal is usually to go heavier than what I did a week before. Not always challenging myself. That's the only way your body's gonna change.
Right.
Is you're always gonna have to push. Each time should be harder.
Gradually.
So gradually, yeah, exactly. So no matter where you are, what level you start. If you're lifting 10 pounds right now and I'm lifting 40 pounds, it's fine. Like the next week, it's gonna be hard for me because I'm gonna do 50 and then you're gonna do 20. So think of it that way.
She's so humble. I love that. Because you'll see her and you just get intimidated, right? Because she lives.
Mahi intimidates people?
I mean, we know her. She's so down to earth, right?
Yeah.
But when you look at the weight she lifts or just how good she looks, you might think, I cannot attain that. And the one advice she gave me was, what did you say about taking it a day at a time, just today?
Yes.
Like don't break them down into pieces. Don't think about, oh my gosh, I gotta do this much this week or anything like that. Just break them down.
Creating the habit. One thing about when it comes to fitness, it's all about changing your mindset. The physical part is gonna follow regardless. So as long if you spend, like, if you're a beginner as a fitness, if you spend most of your time just changing your mindset, then the physical part is easy. It could be like 10 minutes. Like, if you never worked out, I always tell people, just go to the gym and then just say, I'm going to work out just only 10 minutes. And then the next day you can do 15. So daily or every other day you can add 5 more minutes each, and you'll realize by the end of the month, then you're working out for an hour. So don't get overwhelmed. Don't think about it too much. Just do activity for 10-15 minutes a day.
I love that.
That's it.
How long do you usually work out for?
No more than an hour and a half, the most.
Because I think the first thing that kills me when I walk into the gym for myself, if I already walk in saying I'm going to work out for an hour and a half, I just start thinking, like, what am I going to do
there you
for
go.
the next hour and a half?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Do not, like a 10 minutes of workout daily is, at the end of the week, is going to add up.
Right.
10 minutes by 10 times 7, so that's
70 minutes.
70 minutes. So that's something that you didn't do before. So why not spend that 10 minutes of, I'm gonna walk on the treadmill for 10 minutes. It's about just really creating the habit. Once you create the habit, you're not gonna think about it. You're gonna start doing it more without. It would be natural. Like, you just go to the gym. You don't even have to think about it then. But when you have to think about it, saying, "Oh man, I have to do this for this amount of time," you're not gonna be motivated not to do it.
She said that to me on Thanksgiving dinner. We're actually family.
No way.
Yeah, I know your family too. On my mom's side, on my dad's side, it's awesome.
We're all connected, I guess.
We're all connected. It's funny, But over Thanksgiving dinner, she said, and I'm starting to apply it to everything in life, not to think so much about the destination or how far you have to go to get there. Not to be. It's great to cast visions and think of ultimately what you want to become, but just focusing on the little wins, right? Because if you're just thinking of it as like, okay, I'm only going to read for 10 minutes. I'm only going to, lift for 10 minutes. I'll just run for 5 minutes. It's not as daunting. And before you know it, you can actually excel in it.
Exactly,
but I think in a lot of things, we can apply it. If we're thinking of the end result, we might as well just throw the towel and give up. So I just want to thank you about that, because that's been something I've been applying into a lot of areas of my life, and that was
tricking yourself.
Yes.
You're saying 10 minutes.
It's all
then you go in, you might get in the mood of doing 20 or 30 or 40, right?
It's all about just tricking your brain, and the body's gonna follow. As long as you control what's on your brain, your body has no choice but to follow whatever demand you put on it.
Man, I agree and don't agree at the same time. My body seems like it controls my mind.
Exactly.
For me, my body tells my mind no.
You know, he's
That I agree. You're right, because that's what we don't want to do, is let our body be the brain of ourselves. You know, let the brain do its job. Okay.
Smart.
Yeah.
You smart.
smart. Bodybuilding starts with the brain, Neb.
Brain. Ladies and gentlemen, as you heard it, bodybuilding starts with the brain.
Yes.
Okay?
It's all mental.
Yeah.
I have another question for you, actually. So, what do you say about strength training and lifting? I see a lot of women being focused on cardio, you know, whether it's after having kids, you know, postpartum, or before that. It's always about losing the weight and just, you know, becoming thinner. And, you know, when they say, I went to the gym, it's usually, okay, I jumped on the treadmill for, you know, an hour, which is great. What do you know, advise to women, you know, to other Abisha ladies about incorporating strength training and, you know, just how beautiful it makes your body, right? Not to just run.
Yeah. So, thing is, you know, cardio is not a bad thing.
Of course.
It's good for our heart, our cardiovascular. But strength training is really important. Not only you're burning a lot more calorie doing strength training. I know we think we're on a treadmill or any kind of cardio machines, or we're running outside, we feel like we're sweating and then we're burning a lot.
Right.
Yes, we are. But strength training, when you're doing strength training, when you're doing cardio, you're only burning the time that you work out, the hour or the 30 minutes of your workout. That's the only time you're burning. But when you're doing strength training, you're actually burning throughout the whole day. While you're sleeping, you're still burning calories.
Right.
So it really, and that's not the only plus, but it also helps us with our bone density as we age.
Our posture.
Yes, definitely our
nice
posture.
little curves. No?
Yes.
Every lady should be doing this.
Right.
I mean, not just ladies, guys too.
Guys too, but you know,
Us too.
it gives us curves, I think.
Yeah.
Just
It really sculpts you, like it really shapes you up
that's the
for you
word.
are. We all have a different frame, whether you're a man or woman. We all have, you know, different genetic how we frame. But you can always shape it by doing strength training. By doing cardio, yeah, you lose weight. But when you're doing strength training, you're really like shaping up. You're sculpting your body.
There you go. That's what I love. It shapes you.
But the side of the physical part for strength training is really important, especially for women. Like, you know, as women, as we age, we do lose our bone density. So it's really important that we start training. You know, it doesn't have to be like nothing crazy, but just incorporating it with your workout routine, adding some type of strength training. My advice though is when you're doing strength training, if you're a beginner, I would definitely advise for you to do it with professional in the beginning.
I agree.
Because
I agree.
first, you know, you want to do it with the proper form, because if you're not doing it with the proper format, you're not really getting the benefit of the workout, and plus you'll be able to enjoy yourself. So I really advise us, if you're a beginner, to really start doing to start it with a professional, someone
መስመር
that
ካስያዙሽ በኋላ then you can do whatever you want, right?
Exactly.
ግን መስመሩን ስካውት ስታደርጊ በትክክል ቅርጹን ካላወጣሽው እንደዚህ ከተንጋደደ ማለት ነው።
ወገብህን ልሰብረው ትችላለህ።
እንደዚህ ግድድ ብሎ እንደዚህ ከሆነ ደግሞ አጥንት እንግዲህ እንደዚህ ሲሆን ምን እንደሆነ ታውቃለህ።
Because then when you lift, you know, you have to know the proper posture to lift. You can't just lift like, you know, like you're just picking up
you
something
gotta
from
know,
the floor. Like
you know,
you can break your
you gotta,
back and
definitely.
አንድ ሰው ማውቀው አለ እንደዚህ ጡንቻ እንደዚህ ስታነሽ እዚህ ጋር ለመውጣት ያለበት የሱ እዚህ ጋር ይወጣል። በምን እንዳነሳ አላውቅም።
So he got biceps እዚህ ጋር.
That dude has biceps እዚህ ጋር ደግሞ ሌላ ነገር አለ። ምን እንደሆነ ገና አልነገረኝም፣ ግን እዚህ ጋር ነው ግን ነግሮኛል። እና basically, you know, you gotta do it with a professional.
Yeah, so we don't want that to happen.
exactly. Yeah, you can break your back. You know, you can end up on a wheelchair.
So my
Yeah.
advice is that I don't want you just to get up, go look at workout on online or those online workouts you've seen and do it, because you're not really getting the benefit of it. You want to make that mind muscle connection. What muscle, whatever muscle group you're doing, you want to know what muscle you're working. So
Yeah.
you won't have bicep.
Exactly. Speaking of, bone density and muscle mass, right when I was about to turn 30, I read somewhere that you lose.
Third, I thought you were still 21.
Oh, quiet.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, but you know what they say,
Continue.
30s are the new 20s. But
Yeah.
That is true.
I agree.
there you go.
I feel like I'm 19.
Yeah, I love the 30s. But I remember, I didn't realize just how amazing the 30s were. So, I was starting to have this fright about turning 30. And I read somewhere that you start to lose muscle mass in your 30s. And that was what forced me to start lifting weights. And I am the clumsiest person. So I didn't, if I can do it, anyone can do it. So I really did not think that I could actually, lift weights and love it. I'm not a gym person. I mean, no, I am, but I didn't used to like it. And so I hired a trainer for a couple of years until I got comfortable.
Yeah.
And the other thing I loved about having a trainer is the accountability.
Yes,
And that
definitely.
support. Because if you have to get yourself there, you won't. I remember the first day I was trying to actually get out of it. Because she called me and said, "Hi, are you coming over?" And I said, "Oh, can we reschedule?" And she said, "No, you lose your money. We cannot reschedule."
Yep. Yeah.
You are
I
not
didn't like
losing.
her.
Is not
I was
losing
like,
money.
what a meanie, right? Okay, fine, I'll come. But I am so glad she did that, because knowing that I'm not going to be able to reschedule forced me to go in. And so even though you may not like the investment, I think for accountability, it will force you. If you spend your money on it, you're going to do it. So just until it becomes a habit, having those 30 minutes in the gym with a professional to spot you, to show you what you can lift, to slowly transition you into just becoming a bodybuilder.
Yeah, I definitely would have lost that money that day.
Yeah, no, you'd have gone.
Money. I would not be motivated to go. I wouldn't have spent the money in the first place.
Maybe that's it. You wouldn't have spent. I'm so used to. I always think if I spend money on it, I'm gonna do it. And so that was one of those things where I just got up, went and signed up. But then I was gonna get out. I was gonna try to just not show up and lose the money. But then, or reschedule, not lose the money, reschedule. But she didn't let me. So. Yeah.
Really, the accountability. So besides not just the accountability. Yeah, beside the fact that they are showing you a proper way of doing the workouts, but accountability.
You
make an appointment, you're gonna show up.
Yeah. So we actually are giving away a 10-session package, but you got us.
What we gotta do?
You.
I want to win this package. 10 sessions with who?
You better win not this thing. Good thing it's not it will be a draw. But go ahead and subscribe to our channel.
Yes.
On YouTube.
Yes.
Abishel Lady Boss, and you might win 10 sessions with Mahi.
Oh, with Mahi.
10 30-minute sessions, and she is the pro. So she's in DC. So for those of you who live in this area, go ahead and subscribe. And then for our Ethiopian audience as well, we have another announcement. She's going to be in Ethiopia in April. She's going to do a boot camp.
Oh, you going to Ethiopia in April?
Yes, I'll be there for a full month. So we're going to be doing some fitness workshop and some boot camp classes.
You're going to visit family or specifically for this?
For work.
Okay, you fly down too.
Boot camp, baby.
Okay, we doing big things.
I know.
Yes.
So
I see.
you just might win 10 sessions in Ethiopia too in April.
Yep.
So please go ahead and subscribe.
Subscribe and comment, or just subscribe?
Subscribe. This one really is for subscription. So be a subscriber on YouTube, and you might and you can comment. But if you don't subscribe, then you're not going to enter. You have, you can comment whatever you want to comment.
But you know, you comment but you would not win unless you subscribe.
Exactly. So make sure
we need the subscription.
We need the subscription.
Okay.
We don't need it, do we?
Yeah, we need
get
everything. Right. So if people want to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
They can email me. I mean, my Instagram is MahiFit.
MAHIFIT
Well,
underscore. Yep.
We'll have it on that thing, right?
On the
We
bottom, yep.
we
So
can
they
link
can-
it, so.
we
So-
gonna have it right here.
Right here.
No,
yeah.
right here.
Oh my
And
gosh,
then-
they should follow her. I love the stuff she posts. I mean,
Yes,
the other day
definitely.
was that a high-rise building where you were doing that thing?
The push-up. Yeah, it was. We're doing it. It was a cookout.
She was on a high-rise doing a push-up, like on the ledge.
In
You have
April,
no
she's
enemies.
gonna. In
You have no
April, she's
enemies.
gonna be on Ethiopian Airlines flight.
Yeah. Okay, that's gonna be Ethiopian Airlines right outside of the.
That's the next one.
Yes, the next one.
Yeah, action movie. I mean, she needs to be in an action movie.
No, seriously, you know they get you off the plane, they put you on a bus to go to the terminals.
Yeah.
So you
Ask
could
them-
just do a quick push up while
There you
somebody's
go.
I'll make sure
recording
to
you.
do that. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Seriously. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a
So
great
I know
idea.
people are gonna think you're crazy.
Yeah.
She went to the airport to do push up. Yeah, going was a workout too.
Yeah.
But can you imagine on a high-rise?
Yeah, it's dope.
She must have no enemies who might like.
Push up. Nah, Maya's a nice lady.
She
man.
is. Everyone loves her. That's why she would,
Yeah.
be on there doing
Yeah,
that.
she's a good.
Forget pushing. I would just throw myself. I'm so clumsy. Forget somebody else pushing me.
I'm afraid of heights. I could not be in a height.
A lot of men are.
Yeah. it was
Is there
just-
a research on that? I need to look
think
into
so?
that.
I think men-
Oh my gosh, I have never had a woman say she's afraid of heights, but including my son, lots of guys. Pretty Woman. Have you seen Pretty Woman? It's my favorite
No, I
movie.
haven't.
Anyway, there's this cool dude, like a man's man, but they're on a high rise. There's that little love scene, and
Yeah.
and he
And all of
tells
a
her.
sudden, the woman became
The
the
woman
man. The
is
man
like
became
on
the
there
woman.
saying, "Oh, I'm gonna fall" or whatever. He's like, "Don't." Anyway, let's show the clip because it's funnier. Not funnier, but just to say,
Take us out to the clip, Quinn.
just to say that a lot of men are afraid of heights, and there's got to be some sort of a genetic thing in there.
Yeah, whatever
I
it
guess
is.
They gotta do more research on that.
It's
Yeah,
within
maybe
me
it's
by
there.
tenfold. I do not like heights.
No, but I think skydiving will be your next. I think if you do skydiving, I think you will overcome your fear.
Do
oh,
it.
nah, I'm okay.
Do it.
I'll
Next
watch
You don't
show.
wanna
Next
overcome it.
show.
I'll be on the floor watching you guys.
So you
From
so
the
you don't want to
ground up.
overcome your fear.
He'll faint.
Why?
But then there's a guy hugging you, isn't there?
He said, "What?"
My house is gonna have at the top 3 floors, so I never have to worry about that.
So you've never lived
we're
on a
good.
high rise?
Nah. For what?
Middle.
That's, if I lived in New York or something, I feel like that's inevitable. But right now, in the
Doesn't
DMV
have to be
area,
a
I don't gotta worry about it.
You have to subscribe by March 1st to be eligible, whether it's in Ethiopia or
Here.
in the U.S. So
You know what I'm
DC.
about to do, right?
What?
I'm about to go sign up under 10 different emails
Oh, you would do
and
that,
subscribe
wouldn't you?
10 times and try to win this thing.
So we're gonna need to hire some kind of investigative services.
Yeah.
I'm gonna win this thing and give it to my girl.
Aww,
She deserves it.
Isn't that
Nice.
so cute?
Yeah. I'm gonna give it to my boo.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yes.
I'll get it right.
Huh?
I said she's in a good hand if she.
You gonna get it right?
Yep.
Hey. Right.
Yes, right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know you guys are paying attention. Then we're gonna take a break.
Okay.
Let's take a little break.
The way you had it, the way you
Was
had it
good.
perfect,
Okay.
yeah.
I can do all of 2 though, which is great.
No, just even if it's halfway this one. Good. Breathe in. No, don't chew gum.
Are there knee pads?
Huh? No knee pad. Just do the. Give me. Breathe in. Breathe out. You got it.
Okay.
Keep. No. 2 more.
Oh, is there
No.
another one?
No.
Seriously, I hate push-ups. Like, I hate them.
You're gonna have to do it on its own. Come on.
Really?
Give it
I've
2 more.
avoided them for these many years.
2 more.
Okay.
All right. Look up. Perfect. Just it's okay. It's okay. You can do it halfway. Eventually, you're gonna start going lower and lower. Let's do it halfway. Don't be difficult. Don't be a difficult client. Come on.
All right.
All right. Heads up. Look straight ahead. All right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Heads up. Straight. Yep. 2 more. I got you. I'm gonna help you. 1 more.
Ah,
Good. See, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I definitely need to strengthen my core.
Okay, we'll work on it.
All right.
Okay. Go all the way, tap the foot. Tap. All right, come up. Yes. No, you got it.
Throw this? Yeah. Okay, don't throw that, though. No, seriously. You're going to break my nose. This is like... No.
I'm gonna bring
Definitely
you
don't
this.
throw. I'm really clumsy. Like,
I'm just gonna pass it to you like this.
I know. I'm gonna
Listen.
Don't.
Let's
give it to me.
No, I can catch.
I'm scared.
Seriously, catch.
I'm not kidding.
Right there.
No, seriously, though, when I was a kid, still, if someone passes me the ball, I think we'll like this.
Okay, this is very light ball. Seriously.
This is not like...
Let's go.
This gets my nose.
I promise you, it's not gonna hit your nose. I know how to throw a ball.
You do. I don't know how to catch.
I'm gonna show you catch. All right, go sit up. Come all the way up.
Auntie, you know.
I know. Come on. Come on. I'm only doing 5. Come on.
Okay.
Pass. Okay, you can throw. All right, catch. See? That's fine.
Okay.
Let it go. That's the form. Come on. Pass it to me.
Oh.
Catch.
Okay.
Go ahead. Come on. You gotta get two more. Last one.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Neb Duni Show. Basically, the offer that Habesha Lady made for Habesha Lady Boss made for the 10 passes, I guess 10 workout passes with Mahi.
Yeah, 2 draws. 1 in Ethiopia and 1 here.
Yeah.
So you were doing 1 in Ethiopia and 1 here.
Yes, but they all have to subscribe by March 1st to be able to get this. 10. It's the package is worth what? $400?
Yep.
Yeah.
So if it's 2, then that means $800, right?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Man, that's a lot. But you know what though? I'm tired of you females just always doing things for other females. Like Habesha Lady Boss, like a lot of the things you do, I think it puts like an exposure on the women. What's up with us, man? Like this thing you're offering, is that just for ladies or what's going on?
We never said, did we ever say
No.
anything about ladies?
So men can participate too? You can subscribe?
Calm down.
Oh, okay.
Men and women.
Men and women.
Okay, I feel
young.
good right now. I feel good right now.
Yeah, any age group can be.
So
men.
me and Quinn can get on that too.
Yes.
Stop just,
Okay.
Or even partner training. You guys can.
Partner training,
Or
yeah.
partner
Me and my girl can come.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
you
too-
win and then she pays. You could be the winner.
Yeah.
No, you're not going to be the winner. For sure. I'll make sure of that. You're on
What?
the show.
You will never know it's me. I'll create 10 accounts like I
Never
said.
say he's gonna create an account.
But do relax. It's
Yeah.
for both men and women. We
All right.
just subscribe, and you must have the desire to
Yeah.
work out. Actually, I don't care. You
That's
have
what
the
I gotta
desire.
work on.
Give it
I
away
gotta
to your
work on the
grandma if you want
desire.
to. You do have the desire.
Yeah,
I
I
have
think
to work on
that
that.
that
You have to work
sensation,
on that.
even if you're not a workout person,
Try
that
it.
will kind of gives you a head start.
Yep.
If I win, can I sell those sessions to somebody else?
Oh my gosh. He is just too much.
I just feel like I can sell that to somebody for
tell your
300 if it's
homeboys
worth 400.
that-
No,
subscribe.
it would be a good investment for you.
It really will. We're giving a little push,
For your stuff, so you-
a little head
yes.
start, a sprint, and then people can just take
You
it
know,
from
health
there.
and fitness is investment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
no.
biggest investment.
Invest in you.
Ooh.
Yeah. There's a saying,
Yes.
you know, back home. አንተ ስትኖር ነው ሁሉ ነገር ምናምን
Exactly.
ይባላል። አንቺ ቆመሽ ስትሄጂ እኮ ነው ራስሽን ጠብቂ እንጂ ራስን ጠብቅ እንጂ ነው።
Yeah.
እውነት ነው እኮ አሁን ባክ አት ሆም ኢትዮጵያ ውስጥ ብዙ ሀብታሞች ትዝ ካላችሁ በድሮ ጊዜ በአሁን ሰዓት ምን እንደሆነ አላውቅም። በድሮ ጊዜ ግን ወፍራም ናቸው፣ ቦርጭ አላቸው ምናምን ስጋ ብዙ ስለሚበሉ
Yeah.
ማለት ነው።
That's true.
እንደኛ ደግሞ ሽሮ በልቶ ያደገ ቀጠን ያለ ምናምን አሁን ሀብታም እንደሆነ ነው መሰለኝ እኔ ትንሽ ቦርጭ ብሎ ቦርጭ ብሎኛል።
እየወጣ ነው ቦርጩ።
ትንሽ ቦርጭ ብሎኛል።
I love
ግን
that. ቦርጭ
ገንዘብ
ብሎኛል።
ስታባሩ ገንዘብ አባሩ በቃ ሚሊዮኔርስ ቢሊዮኔርስ ሲሆኑ ግን ሀብታቸው ጥሩ አይሆንም።
Yeah.
እና በቃ ይሄን ሁሉ ሃርድ ወርክ ያስቀመጡት የሰሩበት
Who's gonna eat
ምትሞት
at the
ከሆነ
end?
ልጆችን
Their
ኢንጆይ
fit
የሚያደርጉት
kids, their fit kids will enjoy it. I'm kidding.
ኖ ልጆቹ ራሱ ወፍራም ናቸው።
Who are we talking about right
Who
now?
knows?
I'm a little uncomfortable.
ሁሉም
የማናቸው ነኝ ሀብታም ሌላው አካውንት
የድሮ ኢትዮጵያ ሀብታሞች የአሁኑ እንዴት እንደሆነ አላውቅም።
Okay, የድሮ ነው። Okay, so we're not talking about anyone who's
No.
alive right now. We're just
የአሁኖቹ
talking about
ለነገሩ
ድሮ ጥንት አንተ ስትወለድ ማለት ነው።
የአሁኖቹ ለመሰለሽ የአሁኖቹም ስጋ ይበላሉ፣ ግን ብዙዎቹ ፎቅ ቤት ስለሚኖሩ ፎቅ ስላላቸው እና ሊፍታቸው ይበላሻል አሉ በየጊዜው እና ከቻይና መጥተው ሰው ፊክስ እስኪያደርገው ሊፍቱን they have to walk down the steps። ስለዚህ ስቴርሱ ራሱ አንድ ወርክአውት ነው። ሳያስቡት
ሸንቃጣ ይሆናሉ።
ሀብታሙ ፎቅ ላይ ሆነው አሁን በቃ ታችኛው መኖር ጀምረዋል አሉ። 10 የሞሩት
እኔ አውሮፕላን ላይ
There's a lot of stairs though. When I was in Ethiopia.
Stairs?
Yeah,
Yes.
stairs is a lot. I was like, wow.
I mean, not a lot of elevators. That's great. Oh, and then, oh my gosh, the altitude.
Yes.
Do you get winded when you're there?
That's why we have
Because
a good
it's
Ethiopian
runners. That's right. The altitude is just a great place to train.
Exactly.
enough for me.
So
capacity,
in April,
yeah.
we'll do
April.
some outdoor activities.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. Oh, last time when we were there, I saw you lifting some.
Oh, in Ethiopia? I was
She
working
used
out.
all the traditional stuff, you know. You don't have to be in a gym. You don't have to have those fancy dumbbells. She was using. What were you using? What did I see you with?
It was made out of cement.
Cement. Yeah.
Yeah, it was made out of cement.
ስምንት ቆርቆሮስ ገብቶ ምናምን በስመ አብ። የሰፈራችን ጉልቤ የሰፈራችን ድሩዬ ልጅ እንደዛ ነበር ልብት የሚያደርገው። አንዳንድ ሲደብረው ደግሞ ጎዳና ተዳዳሪዎቹን ያነሳቸው ነበር ራሳቸው።
And dropped
I like that. Yes, that's what I was doing. It was actually it was good. They had all type of different sizes, so I was like, I don't need to go to the gym. I can just work out outside.
That's right.
You know?
See.
That's natural.
No
workout.
excuse.
Yeah,
You
natural.
can do it anywhere. Usually, my thing is with that when I start anything, it's like, oh wait, I need to get dumbbells. Oh no, wait, I have to have my what are those things that you use?
What?
I don't even know the names, and I think I need to have them. You know those things that you pull.
Rope?
Not the rope.
Resistant band?
Resistant band. Then I'm like, oh, my resistant band. Oh no, my kettlebell. Oh
Yeah.
no, I need some fancy shoes. Oh
So I
no,
guess
my
that's an
leggings. And then I
excuse,
never start.
right?
Same with school. I'm like, መቅረጫ ሳልገዛ ስል እርሳስ ሳልገዛ ቆይ ቆንጆ ስቴሽነሪ ስል
ሳትማር
ኦ ሃይላይተር ሳልገዛ ሳልማር So yeah, no excuses. Just start with whatever you got. በጣም እንዲነክሮ መጻፍ ካለበት በሲሚንቶ ማለት just start
with yourself.
anything, yeah.
Just all you need
ጀምሩ።
is
Do not be a procrastinator, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Do not
አይደለም?
yes.
yeah.
Procrastinator በአማርኛ ምንድን ነው?
There's no procrastination. There's no word for it.
Ah,
ነገ
ah,
ማለት
ah,
it's, you know,
No,
ነገ is
በአማርኛ
a
ነው
very
አታውቁትም።
እኔም አላውቀውም። I don't know.
ነገሮችን ለማዘግየት
አዘጋጅ
Okay.
አዘጋየት
No.
ኧረ ተው
ነገሮችን
እንደው
አታዘጋዩ።
አማርኛ አታዘግ
የሚያዘጋይ
You're
ሰው
both disqualified. Just
የሚያዘጋይ ሰው ምንድን ነው የሚባለው?
ነገሮችን አታዘጋዩ።
አታዘግዩ
አታዘጋዩ for but that's for men and women.
ኧረ ተው
ቆይ እኔ ኢትዮጵያ
በቃ
አማርኛ
አሁን
አስተማሪ
በኋላ
ነበር።
አማርኛ አይችሉም።
እዚህ ከመምጣቴ
አንተ
በፊት።
እሺ እና አታዘጋዩ
ስለዚህ
የሚባል ቃል
ነገሮችን
አለ።
አዘጋይ
ኧረ ተው።
ማለት ነገሮችን የሚያዘገይ ሰው።
አታዘግዩ ነው።
That's for female.
አታዘግዩ ማለት ለሁሉም ነው፣ ለወንድም ለሴትም ለሁሉም።
አታዘጋዩ ግን የሚባል
አታዘግይ ደግሞ ለሴት ነው። አታዘጋይ ደግሞ ለወንድ ነው።
Yeah.
አዘጋይ ደግሞ
እርግጠኛ ነህ?
ፕሮክራስቲኔተር።
እርግጠኛ ነህ?
እርግጠኛ
ማለት
አይደለም።
እንዳይሾፍብን, you know, they're always making fun of the diasporas and, you know.
አይ
That's okay. That's why you guys are here to help us out. If we need to be corrected, we'll
Right?
take some correction.
Quinn can help us out.
Yeah, we'll take some correction.
ኩን
With our
ነጭ ሰውዬ
ነጭ ሰው
አማርኛ የማይናገረው። Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank Mahi for coming out. We know especially morning times are your times to train,
Yeah.
Whether it's for yourself or your clients. On behalf of Neb Duni Show, we really like to thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. I really had a great time. Thank you guys.
And continue to stop by and check us out at the Neb Photo Studio.
I
you know?
will.
We're
I will
both gonna
definitely.
have abs next time.
Yeah.
How about next time? Maybe we'll do some workout on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or
You know what? Give us a push up right now.
sure. How many push-ups y'all want? Next time you come seriously, I'm gonna have abs. If not the real one, I'll at least draw one for you.
Okay. Draw one for me. Okay, perfect.
Contando, you're gonna have either or.
All right.
The other.
All right. Again, thank you.
Forward.